Did any just use it as fuel for the campfire? We have to burn strangely well. The policeman runs out of the bushes. Oi, what's this then? Oh, it's a campfire, of course. So he runs over, inspects it, and he finds that it's just full of beans.
Well, I don't think we'll get the opportunity this time.
What's that?
What's what?
It's a flash over there.
Flash?
Like metal? Think so. Think it's safe.
Don't get your hopes up, Jeff. It could just be garbage.
Could be a furnace.
Jeff!
Oh. That's what I saw.
Could be.
How much do you think you could sell it for? No, it's a shit film, shut up.
What's happening? Where did those things come from? And the trenches!
I don't know. Don't ask me. I've got as much as an idea as you have. Keep your head down.
Must have been the can. The light coming from it. Must have made all this appear.
Must have been magic. Must have been the work of the wizards.
But the wizards don't interfere with the lives of non-wizards. Not anymore.
Come down here, it's not safe on the surface. What are you doing here? You with us? Where'd you come from?
Oh, we're not wizards. We're just walking in this field and all this appeared.
What do you mean by all this?
Well, I mean, all those metal things.
I think you're mistaken. All this has been here for days.
Well, you and those metal thingies only appeared like a few seconds.
Are you sure it's the same field?
Ah yes, Field of Three Winds, right? At the base of the hill with a ruined castle on top. Yes, Field of the Three wins, but the castle is not ruined.
Oh, you've lost me completely now.
Was either of you hit?
I got hit by one of those jet things.
Just one vote. Should be alright. Drink this.
What's this?
It's just some Ocon juice. Should, take care of your vitals.
Only wizards can cultivate Ocon juice, so you must be...
A wizard, yes.
Did you really not notice that?
No! Barry, this is really good, you should have some!
Hey, where did you get this can from?
There's a load of them in the trenches. Why'd you ask?
Well, we found one, a broken one, up in the forest, and we wonder whether it made all this appear.
All this, as you put it, has been here for a grand total of 3 days.
We were just walking, and none of this was here. But then the can produced light, and it surrounded us, and then these machines and trenches just appeared.
Has to be the best story I've heard all week.
No, I'm serious.
Well, I'm not sure what could have been going on here, but the can you found must obviously have been enchanted. Where is it, by the way?
Jeff, the can.
Oh no. You must have left it up there.
Oh no, we're not supposed to do that, are we?
It will not do you any good. Do not risk it.
It worked last time. I mean, it brought us here after all.
My intuition tells me it does not the can.
Well, what else could have done it?
It is just gone. It has gone.
These are strange people, I tell you.
Yeah. Wait a minute, look at that metal box down there.
That's not a can.
I saw a few metal pieces in the woods. There might be more.
There are no more cans. All the cans are in the protection of the wizards.
Well, I think there is something that can get us back. I'm going to look.
Do not, you will not succeed.
I have to go to look. I must.
There are creatures in the wood. Dangerous creatures. Go to him, warn him.
We were walking in the woods a minute ago, it's perfectly safe.
Just because it was safe for a moment does not mean it will be safe the next. How many wizards have been killed going into these woods?
What am I supposed to do?
Go, you can warn him!
Why?
You will know when you see him.
Oh, alright.
Barry, come back! The fella said it's not safe.
Don't be ridiculous. It's in the middle of the forest, just as you said.
That doesn't look right.
Come on.
It's dead. Come on, get back to the trench. The can you saw must have been an illusion.
That way. like to explain exactly what's going on here?
I'd also like to know that as well.
Well, it's the final battle of the Wizard Wars.
The Wizard Wars? They were over 500 years ago.
That means you must have travelled through time. What year is it in your mind?
3884 AFC.
Well, I make it 33 AFC. You must have found one of our camps in the future. If that's the case, then you must have learnt about this war in school. Come on, tell me the outcome. We must have won, surely.
Well, of course the nations of wizards won. However, they didn't go into too much detail now thinking about it. Why did the Dark Wizards even want to start a fight with you?
Well, they wanted to legalise dark magic, which is the most dangerous form of magic. It corrupts the user. But if everyone were to use it, they would destroy each other, even the world, in the pursuit of more power.
How can we get back? Can we just can? Where even is the can?
There it is, look!
Look out!
We need Karatas and his magic cloak!
Hey, come back!
We're gonna need some cloaks. Are you ready? Here, take these.
Right, there's one for you. And there's one for you.
Oh, thank you.
Can you also
Good
take
night.
this as well? Quite nice.
Yeah.
Well, you've got your can back, so can you just go back to your own time?
Oh no, I tried out on the field and it didn't work.
That's just the nature of time travel.
Why can't I just bring the can back to the future?
Time travel is a complicated subject. Not even I understand it. Few wizards do. The only one I can think of immediately is the Supreme Elder.
Supreme Elder?
I'll take you to him. Follow me.
Okay.
What even is a Supreme Elder?
I have no clue.
They're hopefully very powerful and they can help us.
The Supreme Elder is the oldest and wisest of the wizards. He is the leader of the nation of wizardry. And he is right behind this door.
Are we to go in?
I think so.
The wizard in us and two time travellers humbly greet the leader of the Council of Wizards, Agnos, destroyer of the Temple of Anquinius, defeater of the malicious Dark Lord, master of the Lava Forts, keeper of the Okonjus, and lord of the oceans.
Wow, that's impressive.
That is extremely impressive list.
Time travel? Eh? Oh, I haven't seen time travelers since, of course, there was a story as always, ever since Arceus and the Time Stone, but I never believed a word of it. No, not me. Not until my own acts of divination. So, I was so young back then. So young and foolish. Yes. You were saying?
Excuse me, Supreme Elder. These visitors seem to have gotten themselves into a bit of a problem. They're not sure how they got into our time zone, and they would like to go back. We seek your guidance.
Oh, that's right. You don't know, do you? The whole thing is a mystery. The only people who know anything about it are in this very room with us now.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
If I'd be bold to ask, have you ever seen time travellers before?
Yes, of course.
Where did you see them?
Oh, here and there.
When you say that...
There's only a way to get us back to our own time.
I would have to know how you came to get to this time zone first.
They claim that one of the cans of Occam juice brought them here, Supreme Elder.
And where is this can now?
Oh, here it is, sir.
This is one of the cans in which we store Occam juice. Most fascinating. You say you found it in your time?
Yes, year 3884, AFC.
And it's been buried in the soil for hundreds.
Yes, but can you get us back?
You be patient, young man. I'm still figuring it out.
Supreme Elder. Supreme Elder. Supreme Elder.
So?
Oh, dismissed.
I'm sorry, but there's a problem in Sector 7.
Not now! Go with him! Now, where were we?
We were talking about getting us back to our own time.
Ah, yes. Well, I have a theory on that matter, but I will need some further investigation to confirm my theory. By the way, what are your names?
Oh, I'm Barry.
I'm Jeff.
Right. Let's see back.
This is all very interesting, but when can we actually get on with it?
Oh, just a minute. Oh my. I must say, this is far more than I expected.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, the energy in this can is quite powerful. Far more powerful than any of our magic stores. Of course.
Of course what?
The Occam juice comes from the Occam fruit, which is the most powerful magical plant. And your can must have become enchanted after storing the Occam juice in it for so long. We've seen it before in a few cans, but not to that extent.
And why is this one more powerful?
Think about it. What makes this can special, unique, different to all the others in some way? It's from the future. The enchantment strength of an object changes depending on the balance of positive and negative energy it encounters. The more positive energy, the strength increases, and with more negative energy, it decreases. With dark magic, that is reversed.
So this can was full of Occam juice that had been around for a very long time and then got moved to your present.
Right. But think of the implications. In the 500 years between now and your time, this can has encountered very little negative energy, which is primarily the component of dark magic. Which means that in your time there's very little dark magic. I'm sure that this explosion of positive energy can only be caused by the end of the Wizard War. This can is the evidence that we need to prove to us that we will win the war and defeat the Dark Wizards. The only question is how.
I know. Why not use the power stored in the can?
Good thinking, Barry. That could be exactly what we need. We could use the power stored in the can to help us win the war.
Yes, of course, but how are we even to do that?
Oh, well, first we must understand our opponents, the Dark Wizards.
Well, what can stop them? What are their faults and weaknesses?
I suppose their main weakness is that they think they're doing the right thing.
What do you mean by that?
Well, let me explain. The Dark Wizards want people to join their cause. They won't be able to convince them to do that if they think that they're trying to legalise something which is generally considered to be evil. So they say that dark magic is actually good because they can use it to give magical abilities to non-wizards, turning them into wizards.
Is that possible?
Yes, but it falls under dark magic, as those who do it are changed by it. Without dark magic, non-wizards can only use enchanted objects like this can. But with dark magic, the Dark Wizards propose to make everyone a wizard. But what they don't tell everyone is that once they've done that and given everyone magical powers, they'll simply steal those powers back again to increase their own, trying to become all powerful. Oh, how many people I have seen corrupted by dark magic, until they become a shell of the person they once were.
Yes, we were told.
Not just the users, the people that use it, but everything it touches. Dark magic corrupts everything. Take the forest monsters, for instance. They used to be completely benevolent, never harming anyone. But then dark magical creatures, predators, were introduced to the ecosystem. They had to evolve, change, become more fierce. They became predators, hunting anything that entered their woods. Everything became a lot less kind.
This is all extremely interesting, but I don't think this is going to help us defeat the Dark Wizards. What we need to know is that if there's anything to exploit them, or any weaknesses, or any energy that they rely on.
Well, the Dark Wizards rely on energy, dark magical energy, from the energy stores. If we take out those stores, the Dark Wizards will have no magic left. All they'd have left is lasers. We can easily overcome those. After all, they no longer use beacons ever since me and, we found their secret tower in the Forest of Evil.
So how do they destroy those energy stores? And not to add, what even are they?
They are great metal devices which store dark magical energy that Dark Wizards can draw and power from. They are the machines you see at the end of the battlefield.
Oh!
But it seems something massive, no doubt armoured.
Oh, don't be so pessimistic, young man. Now we have an enormous store of energy, of magical energy, on our side that the Dark Wizards do not know about. The dark magic energy stores can easily be taken out with an explosion. Before we didn't have enough explosive power, but now with the magical energy in this can, we should be able to destroy each one of them, leaving the Dark Wizards defenceless. Come on. Nice. You see those power stores over there?
Oh yeah, I see them.
Yes, well, we're going to have to destroy them. There's a machine that can do that. Just use the power in this can and just blow them up. Cartus, can you pass the IPRD trigger?
Alright.
Thank you. That's just in the can. Now, we should be able to destroy these things.
Yes.
This is a real Magnus. The Dark Wizard's energy stores have been destroyed. I order everyone to attack the Dark Wizards.
Hey!
should be able to return to your own time using the can. I've made a few adjustments to it. Take it, take it. Now listen, listen.
Look out! Run!
What was all that about? Christ.
I have no idea. But it seems to be me that we're in our own time now.
What did he tell you?
He said,
This may be the end for me, but it is only the beginning for you. So help us, for you already have.